Well, welcome in. We are just about ready to go here from the Team Toledo Ice House. The Toledo Rockets taking on the Concordia Cardinals, the second of two nights. Last night, Toledo went on the road, a 6-5 overtime win at Concordia. Now the Cardinals have come down, and they'll play the Rockets here on their home ice. And icing right off the bat will take us down to Toledo's attacking third. A team that has blistered out to a 3-1 start so far in this 2024-2025 season. Concordia on the other side comes in at a 2-3 margin. The Rockets down low in the corner trying to bring this one back out. Harrell back into the middle. Beaverson threw it back in. So a neutral zone face-off here. Anthony Oviedo in for the Rockets, but it's going to be won by the Cardinals. They'll look to play it up the far side of the ice. Coming quickly down to this end, Vince Michelizzi in goal tonight for Toledo. Comes back out into some open space, shot out in front there. McCarthy Clark put it on target. Easy turn away into the corner. Here's Clark once again. He'll throw towards the net. It's going to be dumped off in the corner. Beaverson's there. He'll play it around the back where it finds the stick of Pellegrino. Pellegrino looking up the ice. Knocked away. Coming back the other direction, Jackson Blow. Back behind the net, Andrew St. Julian trying to get it away. This one out into some open space. It comes back out into the neutral zone where it's picked up by Mason Blow. And the Cardinals beat that one in. So it will come back out to neutral ice. Garrett Benoit wins the faceoff for the Cardinals. Thrown down, Michelizzi comes out of the net. Trying to play that one back around near the blue line. It comes, shot coming in. He was able to turn it away. Now another putback opportunity. Halted there as it was caught up in traffic off the stick of Brennan Murray. The Rockets trying to get this one away. Now Riley Nadeau possessed it for a moment. A little friendly fire there with Beaverson. Along the boards, Bassan got a stick to it. Here come the Cardinals once again. Kyle Hebner leading the charge. Out to the right side. Tries to play it back toward the middle. Numbers for Toledo off the stick of Stokes. It goes into the rafters. Toledo wins the faceoff this time. Trying to bring it out. Back into the neutral zone. Lychai bringing it in. Michelizzi went up to try to bat at that one, but it made it all the way through down into the corner off target. Now coming back toward the front of the net. Shot from Braden Tales. Swallowed up by the Toledo netminder. So the Cardinals will have a face-off in their attacking third out to the right of Michelizzi. Toledo able to win that one. Pellegrino picks it up, weaving back behind the net. He'll get the pass off forward, found the stick of Braden Keel. Fired back down near the corner. This one will come back out. Benoit in on another face-off. Draw kind of hung out there, but now the Cardinals take possession. Bryce Hyatt trying to work it forward. Big number 91 for the black and red. Here's LeBeau coming forward. Weaving up the right side all by himself. Fanned on the first opportunity, got it back. Now it's Keel. And the Cardinals able to take it right back on the stick of Blow. Down around the gold, trim of the boards. Beaverson and Winnick both there. Winnick has possession of the puck, trying to fire back forward. He was looking for Tristan Harrell. This one up off the netting. Andrew St. Julian trying to rip it in, but it rose into that netting. And for that reason, you'll see a face-off coming. Penalty going to be issued as well on the backside of that play. Carson Ediger, he'll head to the box for 2 minutes. And that will give Toledo their first power play opportunity of the night. Nadeau wins the faceoff for the Rockets. They'll work this one around. Ferreira back at the top. He moves it out to the right side. Pass in front went all the way through. They were looking to hook up with Bassan in front of the net. This one will come back out. The Rockets will have to regroup. Michalizzi steps out, redirects to Ferreira, who picks it up and weaves around the back of the net. He'll leave it off in behind. Here's Bassan trying to shuffle it forward. And the Cardinals are able to play it down to the other end of the ice once again. 30 seconds off the power play clock now, as the Rockets trying to work their way back into the zone. Sent away once again. Nadeau lost an edge as he was going back for it and slid into the boards, but he picks it up now back to his skates. Riley Nadeau into the zone, off to the right side. Still puck in hand, out in front. Chipped away. The Rockets do still have it for the moment. Oviedo back to the outside. Ferreira looking down low. Toledo trying to find the front of the net. Ferreira near the blue line. He'll wrist one in. That one deflected into the boards. Oviedo picks it up once again. 35 seconds remain on this power play. Mwamba, the shot, and the glove save made. Tony Sikora. The first time he's really been tested so far comes just under 6 minutes into this contest. Toledo has 32 seconds remaining on the power play. Back near the blue line, there's St. Julian. That one fired in, ends up wide. The Rockets trying to keep it. Mwamba has it. He'll play it back out. They continue to go back and forth on this right side. Now at the top. Shuffled over to the left side. In front, the chance there. Off the stick of Winnick. The Rockets nearly found number one. This one will come all the way back out over the blue line, and that will likely bring the Rockets' power play to a close. So successful penalty kill for the Concordia Cardinals the first time around. We'll see how many more of those we get throughout the night. But that one just a couple of minutes in to this first period. So plenty of time to see that again. The Rockets were able to get some good pressure once they could sustain things in the zone. Here they come up the ice once again. Bassan trying to get back to the puck. It's going to be knocked away. Back in behind. Mwamba was there as well. The Cardinals trying to force it back out. Back to the other end of the ice. The Cardinals trying to hustle forward. The Rockets come away with it. Nadeau couldn't get through the traffic. Puck out into the neutral zone. Now Toledo trying to make a charge in. It'll be picked up in that back corner as Jackson Blow tries to bring things back forward once again for the Cardinals. Trying to use some help from his teammate. The Rockets have the puck once again. Pellegrino fires it down into the zone. Open space. Pellegrino winds up the chance off the chest there of Carson Ediger, who wound up in the box earlier on that first penalty of the evening. Cardinals will try to play backwards to go forward. Garrett Benoit was involved in there once again. Here's Pellegrino for Toledo. Looking up the ice. Benoit was able to get it back, but up through traffic, here comes Pellegrino. He's gotten by nearly everybody in the last defender there. Able to knock it away. Jack Carlson. Pellegrino looking across with a pass. Toledo trying to find their best opportunity here. Pellegrino again. That one-timer knocked away by a low-hanging stick. Puck comes back across. The Rockets trying to find the front of the net once again. Winnick couldn't get it there. Pellegrino just in front of the blue line. Coming back forward. Finds himself in the middle. Now Oviedo has it. Pellegrino another shot that ends up wide. Now here's Connor Doyle. That one right on track. A lot of traffic in front. The putback opportunity, not once but twice. It's still loose on the ice. The fans trying to will the Rockets to a goal here as they have this in their attacking third. Pellegrino back near the blue line, looking for an avenue. That one doesn't get all the way in. The rebound chance from Oviedo ended up back behind the net. The Cardinals able to clear it for the moment. The Rockets trying to keep the pressure on. Concordia was able to get some fresh bodies onto the ice. Mwamba skated right by it there as Pellegrino wasn't clear about the plan. Grayson Shell bringing it forward. Picked up on the other side. There's Mark Drynan. All the way forward. The Cardinals, a good look coming. The fans certainly wanted an offside call. Puck knocked away. His Tails trying to keep it in. Here's Tails again. Back toward the middle. Little chance there for Mason Blow. Toledo will flip it out. Blow has it once again. And now some space clears out for Toledo, jumping right back in the line here. Twombly on the other side. Michalizzi off the leg pads. It stayed away. Now the Cardinals with some momentum here. Toledo will try to take control of that. They controlled the last couple of minutes before a couple Cardinals chances. LeBeau lofting that one high through the air. In pursuit for Toledo is Keel down at the other end. Now they'll work it up the far side once again. Will the Cardinals. Leaving it off. Ediger off the left side. Still loose. Down into the corner. Both teams jockeying for it, and the penalty going to be coming here. And it looked like Braden Keel just Noah Smeekle drug one of the Cardinals to the ice. And once we get our next whistle, that's going to be a penalty. So Smeekle to the box. And Toledo will have to go on the penalty kill for the first time. Toledo had their first power play earlier in this first period, and now Concordia will have a stab at it. Two minutes for Smeekle loaded onto the board. Toledo wins the faceoff, and that one was fired right into the bench. Chance there, finds the back of the net. Concordia scores first, just 11 seconds into their power play. Derek Hebner strikes off the right side. And the penalty to Schmeickel proves costly here in the opening stages of this contest. 8:36 left to go in the first period. And the Cardinals have goal number 1. Michelizzi plays it out to Ferreira. Looking back toward the middle, turned away, down in front. There was a little bit of contact out in front of the net. Thought that one might have a chance for Concordia. Back in behind the net, they still have it. Michelizzi going to corral that one. He'll freeze it. Harrell throws it forward for Toledo off the draw. And a little chirping going on afterwards as there was some contact there from Gavin Scally and Anthony Oviedo. Anthony Oviedo is quite the obstacle. I don't know that he's the first one that I'd be talking to down here for this Toledo Rockets team. So we'll come to center ice here for the third time tonight. Concordia wins the face-off. Drinan looking back forward, right to the stick of St. Julian. Oviedo chasing it toward the corner. The Cardinals get it away. Harrell back to it. Just leaps over the stick of Oviedo along the boards. This one coming all the way back around. Down to the ice goes St. Julian. The Cardinals have the numbers 4-on-1, and a whistle will stop everything. Face-off win for the Cardinals. A nice job by Nicholas Twombly. And now again, we get a stoppage. So we'll have to do this again. This time it'll be out to the right of Michelizzi. Toledo going to win the faceoff this time. Pellegrino gets back to it as the Rockets look for an avenue up the ice. Riley Nadeau has it in the zone. Couldn't weave it back through the defense, but it's taken right back away by the Rockets. And now the Cardinals will do the same. Here comes Twombly up the ice. It's Pellegrino now. The crowd making some noise. Down in front, they try to get it back to Bassan. Not sure if he was able to get a look at it, but the Cardinals were able to come away with it for the moment. Back near the middle, this one stuck up along the boards. Both teams jostling for it. Out it comes. Backwards down the ice to Jack Carlson for the Birds. Messier working forward. Leaves it off near the corner. Toledo has the numbers. Mwamba trying to win it there. Instead, it squirts all the way out to Joey Lychai. Mwamba hustles that one from corner to corner. Throwing it forward. Mwamba back to it. Looking for a chance. That one ripped high and wide. Right down near the Cardinals bench. Both teams trying to clear this one out from the boards. Toledo would love to come away with this one and have another chance at it. Down to 5.5 minutes remaining in this first period. It squirts out. Indeed, Toledo does have it. The chance and the save made by Sikora. So I draw it down nearest to Sikora. His team able to come away with it. Concordia working back forward once again. Kyle Hebner gets it going. Thrown in by Benoit. St. Julian brings it forward. It's knocked away. Dangerous here. Kyle Hebner there, lone, all out in front. Got some help very quickly there, out in front of the net in the form of Gavin Scally. Scally, the former Bedford kicking mule from just up the road. Back near center ice, Scally has it again. Michalizzi just gives it off. Out in the back, looking forward. St. Julian found Oviedo. All the way down to the other end. Icing call. The arm of the official goes up. We'll come back down to the Cardinals' end. 4:21 left to play in the first period. And the Cardinals leading by a score of 1-0. Once again, caught up along the boards. LeBeau tries to ditch it. Headed backwards. Pellegrino to it. Had some space. And now he's going to throw this one all the way to the other end. It goes. And we'll do a 180 down to the other end once again. Cardinals win the draw. Chance there, goes wide. Now the Rockets will look to bring it out. They have the numbers coming forward. Harrell there. Picked up by Tails. Pass forward as he finds Clark. In the neutral zone, picked back up by Stokes. Here's Winnick. He fires that one in. It ended up right in the chest of Jackson Blow before dropping back to the ice. And the Toledo fans seem to think that Concordia is getting away with a couple of things behind the play. The officials, they've been on top of it so far. We've seen 2 penalties called in this game. Schmeickel was one of them and Ediger the other. So we'll defer to their judgment. And they say everything's all good for the time being. Here comes the chance off the left side. Sikora makes the save. Down to 3:07 left in the period. Toledo still trying to look to even things back up. They'll win the draw this time. Ferreira keeps it just in front of the blue line. But here come the Cardinals. Edgar brings it out. He's coming up the left side. Has some help back toward the middle. Passes broken up there by Nick Messier. Off along the boards. Ferreira throws it high. Back out into the neutral zone it comes. Jack Carlson will pick it up out back. Toledo will possess the puck here some more. Messier trying to get it away from some traffic. The Rockets trying to shuffle up the ice. Messier, the first to it there. Trying a little backhander out in front of the net. Didn't have anybody home to connect with. Edgar. Out into the neutral zone. Picked up there by Twombly. Lavrenchik takes the shot that whistles wide. Down in front off the left skate of Lavrenchik, the Slovakian. And that one goes up over the boards off some of the banners there above the Concordia bench. And we'll have another face-off here with 1:36 left in frame number 1. Joey Lychai leading the forward charge, ended up on his can as he rolled over the ice. Here's Tails. Michalizzi now has it for Toledo. He'll just leave this one off back behind the net for Connor Doyle. Tails again. That one caught up in the feet of the official. It gets wide of St. Julian. An opportunity here, breakout chance. And Michalizzi kept that out of the net somehow. Derek Hebner got it in behind the Toledo goaltender. And using his feet blind, the save is made. Down to 48.5 seconds. Here's Pellegrino. Can the Rocks get something to materialize here before the end of the period? They're going to get a face-off down at the east end. Certainly where you'd like to be at. Official having a conversation there with Pellegrino about something perhaps, and Pellegrino continues to look over at the Cardinals bench. Concordia will win the draw. Time winding down here in period number 1, down under 20 seconds to play. Winnick shovels it towards the corner. Now Oviedo picks it up in behind. And it'll be taken away. And this one coming all the way down to the other end. Michalizzi will fire back forward, connecting with Winnick around center ice. And the period will come to its close. Concordia strikes first, and that's all we have here in period number 1. 1-0 at the break. We'll be back shortly for period number 2. We are back and ready to go. Period number 2 just about to get underway. Coming back, the Cardinals still hold their 1-goal lead out of the first intermission, 1-0 over the Rockets. We'll switch sides. Both teams will go the other direction. We'll see if Toledo can find the scoreboard here in the second period or if it will be more of the same for the Cardinals. Toledo wins the opening draw here in the second period. It's given right away. Now Pellegrino out back for the Rockets. A clean slate, fresh sheet of ice here. Pellegrino fires forward, couldn't thread the needle there, and how about that? Harrell went up the ladder to try to bring it down, couldn't do it, but here's Oviedo coming in off the right side, the chance, and the save made by Tony Sikora. And how about that? Harrell came all the way up into the air, leaping after that puck. Couldn't get to it. Oviedo picked it up, and he went to the right side and got by everybody. And got to the front of the net, just wasn't able to connect with the back of it. It was Toledo's 7th shot on goal tonight. The Cardinals out shooting the Rockets to this point in the contest. Taken away there. Back out into the neutral zone. It's picked up there by Mark Drynan. Here's Ediger, left side. Being pressured by Beaverson. Beaverson shuffles it away to Pellegrino. Dante Pellegrino now looking forward up the right side. Had some help out in front, but it'll come back to him. Pellegrino. Taken back away. Lychai sends it out. It will get by Trevor Stokes. Toledo keeps it in just in front of the blue line. Trying to get back to it in the corner, but it will be nearly forced out. Bassana, nice job to skate over there in front. Chance turned away by Sikora. Got the left leg to it on the shot from Nadeau. Now Nadeau trying to keep it in front of the blue line. Does so. Bassan shuffles down the backhand, down low. Messier finds it back toward the middle. Toledo trying to work toward the front of that net. Out it comes to the blue line. Messier has it once again. Here's Stokes. He fires back. Kept in. Winding up for the chance. That one off the backboards behind the net of Sikora. And now it'll come all the way out. 2-on-1 opportunity. Nadeau got back into the play there, but Michelizzi made the save regardless. Face off out to the right of Michelizzi this time. Benoit takes it against Lavrenchik. Mwamba was there. Big hit delivered along the boards from Lavrenchik. And that one absolutely lit the candle of Ross Beaton. Beaton got beat on. Took an extra minute to get up. Now he'll rotate out. What a hit from the Slovakian. So here's another face-off. Won this time by the Cardinals once again. Trying to push forward. Now the Rockets have it. Lavrenchik up the ice. Shot goes wide of the net. Faubert tries to play one on. Mwamba was nearly there to connect with it. Toledo has to clear out. Hit delivered by Mwamba along the bench there. Held him in a little bit longer than it did everybody else. Jalen Lavrenchik trying to get it back along the boards for Toledo. It squirts out. The Cardinals have it, and the Birds will fly up the ice. Murray trying to take that one back away. Mwamba with it. Deflected off his stick blade. Further out in front, Derek Hemner picks it up. Now down behind the net of Michalizzi once again. Mwamba has it. Looking up the ice, trying to find some space. That one out in front of Lavrenchik, and it will be icing. So back down into the Cardinals' end we come. Just under 5 minutes into this second period. The Cardinals still clinging to that 1-goal lead they earned for themselves back in the first period, courtesy of Derek Ebner. Faubert coming on here late. Face-off one by Toledo. This one going to come all the way to the other end. LeBeau viciously skating after it. Trying to get to it and does. Also play there for Toledo. Mwamba back in front of the net. The pass. Smiko goes to the ground, and this time, instead of getting a penalty called on him, he's going to draw the penalty. And I believe Mark Drynan will be sent to the box for 2. And that indeed will be the case. Drynan's going to have 2 minutes put on the board, and Toledo will have another opportunity at a power play. 0 for 1 so far tonight. But we saw Concordia get a power play goal back in the first period, just 11 seconds into their man advantage. We'll see if Toledo can find one and even the score. Off the draw, it comes to Oviedo. Ferreira at the top. Fired in, turned away by Sikora. Big hit along the boards. Now bringing it out, Kyle Hebner, taken back away. Here's Bassan, lining it up, the pass across. Couldn't connect with Oviedo. Comes back out near the blue line. Nadeau, back to Ferreira. Lines one up, it was blocked by the traffic out over the blue line. Toledo will have to clear. They'll take it back in again here. Up the middle, Messier trying to get back to the puck. Able to get rid of it. Ferreira throws it back down, back behind the net. Bassan out in front, the pass, trying to connect. Lavrenchik was there in the area, still has the puck on his stick. Weaving around, back through the middle from right side to left. Throws it back towards the top. Ferreira looking inside. Lavrenchik, they score! Toledo on the board. Simon Lavrenchik with his second goal of the season. And what a beautiful power play goal for the Toledo Rockets. Worked to perfection. Now off the draw, Mwamba has it. He'll throw it forward as Toledo looks to capitalize on some newfound momentum. They'll keep this one in the zone on the right side. Across it comes Lavrinchik. Another shot. He scores again. Simon Lavrinchik. Just like that, it's 2-1 Toledo. Just enough time to talk about goal number 2. He scores his third. The Toledo faithful fired up. They have the lead in just a matter of seconds. And now we will go back for a center ice face-off in Toledo. Talk about capitalizing on momentum. Now you've really got the train rolling. Turned over, right out in front of the net. Michalizzi pokes it away. He'll redirect towards the corner. The Cardinals trying to gain possession of this. They'll want to get one back now that they find themselves trailing. And a reminder, in night one last night, it was Toledo 6-5 in overtime. So you know that bitter taste is still sitting in the mouth of the Cardinals. And now trailing here in this one, still with a lot of time left. You know they're going to want to get back out in front of this thing. But for Toledo, talk about the momentum you build up in an overtime win in a game. That you get that goal late. You came out today, got scored on 11 seconds into a power play, but then get two of your own very quickly from the same guy in Simon Lavrinchik. Pellegrino throws forward. Here's Harrell. Puck goes back to the Birds. The Cardinals push it forward. Across there, they nearly connected with Braden Tails, and he would have had a wide open goal as Michalizzi was all the way to the right. This one back out in front. Ediger got rid of it. Back behind the net, Beaverson throws it forward. Here come the Rockets, back up the ice. Oviedo skating with it out in front, leaves it off for Winnick. Lucas Winnick, the chance off the crossbar and into the boards. Winnick gonna have the puck once again. And you can sense Toledo on the verge of breaking out here. The fans certainly more excited than they were 5 to 10 minutes ago. Back out in front. Winnick had to brace for the hit and left the puck in the rear view. Concordia able to clear, but all the way to the other end for icing. And we will come back down to the end of the net nearest Anthony Sikora. Just over 8 minutes into the period. But what a turn of events as Toledo grabs two quick goals from the freshman, Simon Lavrinchik. Toledo wins the draw. Shot in very quickly. Sikora will glove it. And we'll do it again, and that will allow the Cardinals to get fresh bodies out there on the ice. Off the draw, the Cardinals have it. Toledo trying to get back to it. Bassan skating with fury tonight. Out in front. Sikora kept it out just long enough. Nadeau was right there for Toledo, trying to pounce on a puck that was loose in front of the net. That one up into the netting. A shot from Connor Doyle. Doyle in the lineup as the extra skater tonight. So we haven't seen a bunch of him, but he has made some appearances. And he was trying to find some netting for himself on that one. Off the draw, the Cardinals take it. It's going to be played forward by Mason Blow. Blow here again. Plays forward. Lychai. Joey Lychai again along the boards. Messier picks it back up. Center of the ice. Taken away once again. Drynan is there. Drynan's penalty earlier was kind of what sent Toledo off. They got goal one on the power play while he was in the box, and then they came right back and scored again. So we've sort of seen power plays bite, or penalties rather, bite both teams. Icing will be called here. Just shy of halfway through the second period. Shot deflected out in front there. Here's Bassan. Nadeau trying to skate to it. Race is going to be won by Brennan Murray. Schmekel after it. Back into the middle. LeBeau has it for Toledo. Finds its way to Keel. Now all the way forward. Schmekel trying to get around everybody, but it's taken back away. The Cardinals coming forward. Derek Hebner, he's got the goal from earlier. Down in the corner, it'll be swung back around. Hebner has it near the Cardinals bench. He's just going to throw it across, and that one will carry out of the zone. So that will force Concordia to give Toledo a little space here. Trevor Stokes some room to work. He's coming up the left side. Lost the puck off his stick blade that time. The Cardinals have some space. Here they come. Brendan Murray back toward the middle. Couldn't get the connection he was looking for. Stokes up the ice. Going to get back to it first. He's sent down to the ice. And this one will carry out a play. Mwamba off the draw, turns and fires. Off the boards, it'll carry around. Faubert is there. Now on the stick of Chell. Wound up down in front of the net. Toledo trying to keep it in, picked up, coming forward. Concordia the other direction. They fire a pass across. Mwamba there. Pass was broken up down into the boards hard for Toledo. Was Grayson Chell. High back toward the middle. Drynan. Now here comes Toledo. Around the outside. The try knocked away by Sikora. Lavrenchik was looking for number 3. And that's number 3 of the night. He's already got 3 for the season with his first 2. That one goes wide of Michalizzi. Stokes trying to shield off Twombly. Point blank shot there from Bryce Hyatt, turned away. That one taken away from Twombly. It comes up shy of the netting. Drops back to the ice, so the play will stay live. Now we get a whistle. Back behind the net. Taken away. Tails. Had it for Concordia. Here's Oviedo. Has Winnick. Oviedo to Winnick. Hops over the stick of Lucas Winnick. Toledo had a chance at 3. But the pair couldn't connect. 18 might be divisible by 6, but they couldn't connect for goal 3. Pellegrino now coming forward once again. Taken away. Derek Hebner again. He takes the shot. Michalizzi will glove it. And now away from the play. Pellegrino in the face of McCarthy Clark. And now tied up a little bit. Everybody else in very close proximity but minding their own. And Pellegrino will stand tall as Clark on his can up against the boards. Both players will go to the box. We'll wait to see what's assessed. 6:30 left to go in period number 2. Toledo, the 1-goal lead here, up 2-1, courtesy of 2 second-period goals from Simon Lavrenchik. 2 minutes up onto the board for McCarthy Clark and 2 for Dante Pellegrino. So we'll get to see 4-on-4. Drinan picks it up for the Cardinals. Coming up the ice, being pursued very closely by Messier. Now breaks out to the right side. Drinan looking for an opportunity, cutting toward the net. He'll weave in back behind. The puck going to end up on the stick of his teammate, Joey Lychai. Toledo able to get it away. Tripped up there down near the net. And now it'll be picked up by Messier coming back forward. We've got a penalty coming against Concordia, but Toledo's still with the puck for now. Now it will be forced away. We'll hear the whistle, and they'll assess this penalty. And that was 2 quick, sort of questionable plays from the Concordia Cardinals. They'll get caught on the second from Joey Lychai. And that's one of those maybe frustration penalties that you'd love to have back looking later in the game, depending on how this turns out, because now Toledo's going to have a 4-on-3, a lot of open ice, 3 less bodies out there, and a power play to boot. Toledo wins the draw from the blue line. Looking around, taking a chance. Turned away by Sikora. Coming across, here's Nadeau, redirects to the top. Ferreira rips a shot. That one blocked in traffic. Now he'll volley in for a rebound chance. Then also went high. Here's Nadeau once again, the puck. Looking, weaving, trying to get the pass off down in front. Able to get it back. Nadeau still has it. Ferreira calling for it out in front. Rips one from downtown, and Concordia able to turn it away. This one will come down the ice. Ferreira in pursuit. He'll be the first one to the puck. We'll go back 5-on-4 in 25 seconds. But Toledo will still have a man advantage for just shy of a minute after that. Shot coming in, ripped wide. Going to be picked up here by Anthony Oviedo. Skating off the left side. He'll work the pass across. Ferreira once again. Here's Oviedo. Finds the back of the net. Anthony Oviedo. The goal for Toledo. For Oviedo, his third of the year and the third of the night for the Rockets. What a second period it has been for Toledo. Now 3-1, 4:35 left in the second period. Puck ripped away there by Drynan. Toledo coming forward once again. Winnick fresh out of the box. They've got the numbers. Winnick's chance. Directed high by Sikora. Got just enough on it. Toledo able to stay with the puck. The pass there in front. It comes across all the way over. St. Julian had it, but it's knocked away. Kyle Hebner coming up the ice now. And he has the puck batted away. Down near the corner. Gavin Scally gets to it. First time we've heard from him in quite some time. Back out near the blue line. They'll work it all the way around. Knocked away. And down to a knee. It was going to be cleared out by Lucas Winnick. Trying to make the job a little bit harder for Concordia here. 3:40 left to play in the second period. Michalizzi comes out. Stokes lost it. Michalizzi will get it right back. Tries to throw it further. Kyle Hebner there once again. Winnick there as well. Back out into the neutral zone. Both teams trying to get possession of this. Lavrenchik took a shot there high. Now behind the play, two players still down on the ice. The fans certainly into what was going on back behind the play. We stay locked on the puck. Coming forward, Toledo once again. Here comes the chance from Mwamba off the gear of Sikora and into the netting. St. Julian and Ferreira credited for the assists on the most recent goal from Oviedo. So here's the draw, one by Toledo. It's going to be picked up there by Connor Doyle. Sikora couldn't glove it. The Rockets get it back. Little backhanded pass out in front, picked up by Tails. Concordia working up the ice. Toledo gets it back. Lavrenchik is there. Trying to use the boards as his friends as he was trying to find Grayson Chell. Here's Concordia coming into the zone once again. They got in too early. They're going to say Brendan Murray beat the puck in as it was on the stick of Joey Lychai. all the way down the ice. Icing called as the race was won by Drynan. So another face-off down in the Cardinals attacking third with 2:07 left to play in the second period. Off the draw, the Cardinals will knock it into the corner. Here's Bassan. Tries to backhand that one out of the zone. Cutting toward the net there was Tyler Sims. Up through the middle, Bassan skating after it, and Sikora will have to cover it up. But how about the aggressive skating tonight from Josh Bassan, and now he's locked up on the other side with Jackson Blow. Doing a little bit of grappling here before they're broken up. And so now we'll send two more bodies to the box, likely. And indeed. But Bassan's been a difference maker for Toledo tonight, just based on his skating. He's been aggressive, 100% full go at all times. But now he'll have a chance to sit for 2 minutes. This will be locked in the confines of the penalty box, as will his grappling partner, Jackson Blow. So we go back to 4-on-4 here, 1:47 left in the second period. Toledo will win the faceoff. It'll come out across the blue line. Here's Faubert. That chance stays low. Was looking 5-0. Rebound went just wide. Messier couldn't connect. So close to number 4 for Toledo. Now the Cardinals coming back up the ice, ripping the other way. Derek Hebner, the pass in front. Michalizzi, what a save. And here we go. Now we're going to have some hands thrown. Really quickly brought to a halt, but Vince Michalizzi did not like the way he took a late stick in there after coming up with that save, and that nearly set this place off. And there's nothing better for some of these fans when coming out to a game, any hockey game for that matter, to see a good old-fashioned scrap. We nearly had one break out there. Toledo was not having that all up in the grill of their goaltender. Officials will have a conversation back behind the play. Trevor Stokes will skate back in that area. Winnick's going to go over to the bench. Looked like he was talking to Kyle Measles. Derek Hebner skates over to the conversation. And it does not look like Trevor Stokes is happy with the explanation that he's being given. And now Michalizzi is going to be skated over to the other official. And are they going to throw him out of this game? And he is. He is done, and he is not happy. And now Kyle Measles shuffling down the bench, and he wants an explanation. So now it looks like we're going to get Blake Mitchell for Toledo. And you might not be able to see it on camera there, but from where I'm sitting, I can see right back into the Toledo hallway leading to the locker room. And there are some words that could be used to describe how Vince Michelizzi feels about this decision, but we'll just say, not happy. So we'll have to wait to hear what gets called over the PA system from Toledo GM Greg Uhrig. But Blake Mitchell down stretching out. You see him there in the center of your screen in the crease as he's going to have to come in cold. And what a momentum shifter this could be for Concordia, especially if they could get one here in the next 1:26 before the second period comes to an end. And a big power play coming here for Concordia. 5 minutes up on the board for Michelizzi. So a big opportunity now for Concordia. Toledo will try to bring this one out. Trevor Stokes, he's going to try to make sure that doesn't go quietly. Fanned on the shot. Sikora will cover it up. And Stokes tilts the head back. He knows he missed a brilliant chance there for Toledo. If we don't get an explanation before we get to the intermission, we'll make sure we have one for you coming out of the break. Winning the faceoff there, Gavin Scally coming forward up the right side, tries to pass back toward the front, was looking for Braden Tails. They couldn't connect. 4-on-3. Here comes the chance, turned away by Mitchell. Knocked away by Stokes. Concordia able to keep it. Down to the ice there. Oviedo trying to clear it out. Now Stokes with it. Stokes playing keep away all by himself there from not one or two, but three Cardinals. Now he's going to be sent to the ice. These fans are not happy. They want a call, and now they're going to get one. And Joey Lychai essentially just blew up the next 2 minutes of his team's power play with what some would say is a dumb penalty. When you have a man advantage like that, especially on a 5-minute penalty, you do not want to give up like 2 minutes from. You do not want to give up 2 minutes from that. And Lychai picks up a 2-minute penalty. And now will be even strength. Toledo in front. Messier looking at it. He's been so close to a goal many times tonight. Now here comes Concordia, 3-on-3, overtime style in the second period. Mitchell shuffling over, didn't have to thwart off a chance that time. Toledo picks it up once again. Messier all the way out in front by himself. Can he get this one? No, the rebound chance. Couldn't get a stick to it. And the period comes to a close. 3 goals for Toledo in the second period. They pick up the lead. But a goalie swap here after the ejection of Michelizzi has Blake Mitchell fresh into this game. We'll see what transpires here once we get into the third period coming up after the break. Back here from the Team Toledo Ice House, period 3 about to get underway. Toledo leading 3-1 over the Concordia Cardinals. And we'll still have 3-on-3 to start this period. Offside called there as the Cardinals beat it in. And going back to the ejection of Vince Michalizzi, Rule 48 says no fighting and or punching. And Michalizzi threw that glove hand up there in the face of whoever took that last late shot. And that's why he was ejected from this game. Tried to contest that a little bit, and the officials were not having it. So now it'll be Blake Mitchell in goal. He played the game last night for Toledo. Again, a game in which they won 6-5 in overtime. Looking to try to sweep the Cardinals and move to 4-1. 4-on-4 right now. If Concordia can keep it clean, they will have a power play at the end of all this. They had a big one coming after the 5-minute penalty to Michalizzi, but it was Joey Lychai that picked up a penalty after that negated 2 minutes of what was going to be a major and broke it up into something really small. Now for Concordia, a lot harder to work with. Oviedo, the puck, has it ripped away. Gavin Scally was able to take it for a moment. Mitchell redirects toward the corner. To it there is Andrew St. Julian. The Cardinals get it right back out in front. The chance shuffled high from Brennan Murray. Murray back to it in the corner, looking to pass it towards the front. Now here comes the 2-minute and 2-second power play for Concordia as they get back to full strength. Back in behind the net, Nicholas Twombly. The Birds looking for some space here. Toledo will take it right back. Pellegrino's there. He's handled the puck a lot tonight. The pass to LeBeau a little far out in front. LeBeau able to get back to it. All over it on the far side of the ice, Simon Lavrenchek. He has the first two for Toledo. And Toledo just pestering Concordia right now, down to 50 seconds left on this power play. Now they come forward. Twombly has it, leaving it off near the bench. That one fired from distance by Derek Hemner, who has the lone goal for the Cardinals. Around from corner to corner it goes. Pellegrino dropped Twombly. Now at the other end. Tripped up is Riley Nadeau, and no call going to be made there. Nadeau was all the way out in space. And now the Toledo fans will let the refs know what they think of the officiating job so far tonight. Back on the stick of Jack Carlson. And now both teams back to full strength. That puck drops out of play in between the net and the glass. And so we will have a face-off coming to the right of Blake Mitchell. Face-off won by Toledo. Stokes, he's going to throw it around the horseshoe. Kept in just in front of the blue line. Harrell played it forward. Concordia able to take it right back, coming up on the stick of the captain and tails. Harold trying to hustle back to it. And of course, a couple games into the season now, they've had some home games. This is the first game that I've been behind the mic, but very different walking into the building tonight and not seeing Garrett Meyer wearing the number 9, who has been in 9 since I started my time with the Rockets. Big chance there, turned away by Mitchell. But Tristan Harrell, big skates rather, to fill after everything that Garrett Meyer did for this program. Mwamba working toward the front of the net. Sikora stands tall in the crease. Ediger, the shot, Mitchell the save. Ediger stays with it, back in front, nearly got back through off the skates of Mitchell, who was probably unaware how close that puck was to finding the back of the net. Lavrenchik there, dishes it down low in behind. Now the Rockets will try to work forward. Got by Grayson Chell. All the way at the other end, Mwamba has it. Senior transfer. Now here come the Cardinals. Forward again, Mitchell the save. A quality look there for the Cardinals, Kyle Hebner, but Mitchell was all over it. Face-off won by the Cardinals. Mitchell will trap it on the ice. And some after-the-play stuff there once again, as a questionable stick jostled in there at the wrist of Mitchell by Garrett Benoit. And these Toledo guys are not going to let anybody after their goaltender. That was shown earlier when they came to the rescue of Vince Michalizzi, who I'm not sure needed it. That one touched along the bench by one of the Rockets over the boards. Puck on the ground. Coming forward here is Keel. Had it knocked away. LeBeau was there in the neutral zone. Toledo still battling for it. Smeekle had it taken away. The big man there, Bryce Hyatt, had it momentarily for Concordia. Toledo has it once again. Andrew Faubert off the boards, looking back to Adam Ferreira. Ferreira now up the ice, finds LeBeau. He's trying to get around the defender. Brought to a stop there by Mark Drynan. Blake Mitchell comes out of the crease. He'll try to play this one back forward for Toledo. Smeekle there. Has it poked away. Back the other way for the Cardinals. Here they come up the ice. Once again, Gavin Scally trying to get into the zone. That puck was dispossessed. Mitchell here. Ferreira out back. Toledo working with a 2-goal cushion. LeBeau out in front. Here comes Smeekle. Smeekle out in front. Has some help coming in behind. Now he's sent to the ice. Bassan, who's been skating like a madman all night, comes into the play. Smeekle back to his feet. Puck down in near the corner. Bassan and Smeekle both battling for it. They had the numbers for a moment, but now Concordia shuffles 2 into the pile. This one coming back out in front. Here's Pellegrino wristing the shot away. Blocked away by Sequoia. Tony Sikora has done a really nice job tonight, with the exception of those 3 blemishes, but has stopped 21 out of 24 shots from Toledo. Nadeau coming around the right side. He'll work back in behind the net. Looking for a pass along the boards, double teamed there. And now the Cardinals will take this puck. Back out into the neutral zone. Toledo gets it once again. Pellegrino looking for Messier. Messier's been so close to connecting. Trying to find one, working in. That one, it scores! Nick Messier finally does get the goal. It wasn't the best looking goal, but any way you can get it, you'll take it. And Nick Messier gets his 4th of the year. Four unanswered goals for the Toledo Rockets. Two goals from Simon Lavrenchik, a goal from Anthony Oviedo, and now a goal from Nick Messier. 4-1 Toledo, and they have taken all the wind out of the sails of the Cardinals. 11:53 and counting left to go in this game. Concordia needs to make something happen. Tristan Harrell, he'll throw to the corner. Toledo trying to get back after it. Winnick in pursuit there of Drynan. Drynan bodies Stokes along the boards. And now we'll get a whistle, and Stokes took a shot there. And he's feeling every bit of that one. Trainer will come out onto the ice and await Trevor Stokes back in that direction. But naturally, as you would expect a player like Trevor Stokes to do, he's not really interested in heading that direction. He's going to skate right to his spot and stay on the ice. And a little wave toward the bench on the back end of that. He says, I'm good. Let's do it. And he'll get the puck right back off the face-off. Classic Trevor Stokes there for Toledo. Icing at the other end will come back down as he makes some adjustments to the bucket. Face-off will come right back to that same spot, out to the left of Mitchell. Off the draw. Stokes to it once again. Harrell trying to get around to the outside. Here's Oviedo with the puck, trying to cut back through the numbers. Couldn't get to the 3-on-1, but Toledo gets the puck back. Here's Stokes looking across. One-timer chance out in front, stopped by Segura. Puck on the stick of Garrett Benoit, once again thrown off the netting. And as that one carried into the netting, it brought something to my attention. Last year at the Team Toledo Ice House, Toledo played a game in which a pane of glass got knocked out and had to be repaired. And you can tell which one that is if you look down the front section of this, because it's 4 inches taller than every other piece of ice on this side of the glass. That took a team effort to get that cleaned up and replaced when it happened last year. And now we're going to get a penalty to the big man, Bryce Hyatt. Toledo going to go back to the power play with 10:30 left in the game. It was a game in which Concordia came out. They got one, but then Toledo in the second period, they introduced themselves to this party here at the Team Toledo Ice House. 3 goals. They have a 4th here in the 3rd. So 4 unanswered for the Rockets. Messier looking across. There's the pass. Fired back to the blue line. Adam Ferreira. Ferreira looking to Messier once again. He'll play that one in down low. On the right side back to Ferreira. Couldn't keep it on his stick. It carries over the blue line. Toledo will have to come out and reset before they enter back in. Oviedo with the puck now. He'll skate back in behind Mitchell, leaving it off for Ferreira as he gets it started for the Rockets. Riley Nadeau looking forward. Toledo playing. Back down the ice. Oviedo able to grab it and bring it in. Along the boards, Nadeau keeps it in. Looking for a pass, finds Oviedo. Right side. Now Oviedo looking for the pass. Being pressured there from Carson Ediger. It comes back out near the blue line. Shuffled over. On the ground, it carried through, looking for Bassan. They couldn't hit their connection. Ferreira back near the blue line. He's going to wrist one in. Deflected in front by Bassan. It carries wide. Nadeau along the boards. Here's Oviedo once again. Looking back out into everybody. Oviedo maintains the puck. Looking for the pass. Finds Ferreira. Toledo will get a fresh body in here. They'll continue to cycle on this power play. 30 seconds left. Oviedo back in behind the net. Gives the puck away. Back out it comes to Ferreira, standing just in front of the blue line. That one shot wide. Here's Messier, weaving, trying to thread the needle back toward the middle. Messier in front, just missed another chance. Back in behind the net, still in front. Little backhander there. Sikora kept it out. To the other end of the ice it goes. Mitchell skates aggressively towards the corner, but that will bring an end to the Toledo power play. So Concordia back to full strength here. 8:24 left in the game. Still chasing 3. Toledo coming up the ice. Sikora turns it away. Loose. Now on the ice, picked back up by Toledo. Lavrenchik took some pressure from behind. Blow has it for the Cardinals. They'll throw this one forward. Back into the neutral zone. It's taken there by Andrews St. Julian. Cardinals coming back forward once again. Twombly has it. He's in the lead. The numbers win it back for Toledo. They'll shuffle this one back out into the neutral zone where it's picked up by Derek Hebner. Mason Blow there. Trying to work past Smeekle. Throws it into the corner. Stokes back to it. Little backhander forward for Toledo, trying to connect there with Grayson Chell. Got in behind. Twombly again. Back and forth we go. Both teams looking for an opportunity. Coming through the middle. Here's Chell looking to line up an opening. Into the feet of LeBeau. Got caught up in the skates and allowed Concordia to take it back. Coming in the chance wide of the net. Mitchell was ready for it. Ross beaten. In along the boards with Tyler Sims. Sims comes away with the puck, trying to wrap around. Puck got loose in front. Here comes Toledo. They've got the numbers coming forward. LeBeau has the puck on his stick. St. Julian on the other side. Puck knocked off the stick. Good poke check there to get it away from Nick LeBeau by the Cardinals. Here's Sims now. And you can tell Concordia just having trouble finding their way through the system up the ice. Sims throws it on. Mitchell will cover it up. And on the backside of that play, Beaverson took a lick. And a conversation to be had after the play there between Beaverson and Sims. Sent back into the Concordia zone. Beaverson is there for Toledo. Messier at the top. Nick Messier with it once again. Here's Pellegrino. Dante Pellegrino working up through the center of the ice, throws it down into the corner, trying to get back to it there. Undercuts McCarthy Clark, and Clark is reeling after this play. And here we go. Here we go. The haymakers being thrown, and everybody is loose. We've got headlocks. We've got players on the ice. Somebody lost the lid. And all the meanwhile, Tristan Harrell has the puck. And we're still going. Wrestling down to the ice. And we got some unhappy Cardinals and Rockets. The penalty boxes could get a little crowded here. And we'll look to see who's down on the ice. Dante Pellegrino for Toledo. And on the other side, Ross Beaton for the Cardinals. And Pellegrino, he'll hype up his team. He knows his night is done. And I believe that will be the second time in 5 games that Pellegrino will leave a game early. The officials will have their work cut out for them to sort this thing out. Winnick and Tails in there to get the explanation. But most certainly Pellegrino's night is done. As it looks like on the other side, the same thing will be said for Ross Beaton. So we'll wait for all this to be sorted out. .524 left in this game. And so Toledo tonight, donning those pink uniforms. Breast Cancer Awareness Night, raising money for the Victory Center. And if you'd like to take home one of those pink jerseys, there's a couple of them up for auction right now. If you go to the Toledo Hockey website, you'll find those where you can bid. I believe there's 3 jerseys up for auction. So if you're interested in taking home one of those pink Rockets jerseys, it could be yours. So we'll stay 5-on-5 here. Nothing goes on the board officially. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game. 4-1, Toledo leads. But we can assume Pellegrino and Beaton both done for the night. Here's Concordia back up the ice, looking for an opening. Mitchell knocks that one away. Into the netting it goes. Use the body there to keep it away from the net. .455 now. Kyle Hebner takes the face-off for Concordia. Down into the corner it goes. Be picked back up by Braden Yarkamus. Mwamba throws it forward. Out in front there is Chell. Chell back to it, leaves it off for Mwamba. Throwing it across, pass broken up as he was looking for Trevor Stokes. We did get a whistle there. A little bit of confusion even from the fans as to what that was for. Off the face-off, the shot there from Mwamba goes wide. St. Julian tries to play it in down into the corner. Lavrenchik in the area. He's still sitting on 2 goals. I'm sure he'd love to add a third here in the next 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Mwamba looking back toward the blue line. Across. St. Julian the chance. That one knocked down in front of the net. Lavrenchik nearly put that one through the 5-hole. Sims coming the other way for the Cardinals. Out in front. Gets the pass to Twombly. Down in front. Mitchell trying to cover it up, and it stays live. Toledo actually going to bring this one out the other way. Here Stokes has Mwamba with him just behind. Stokes leaving it off. And that one just behind TK Mwamba. Along the boards just in front of the Rockets bench. Toledo trying to take it back. The pass in front there for the Cardinals. Knocked up and over the netting by the stick of Carson Ediger. .320 left in regulation. And it would take something of the dramatic for Concordia to be able to get 3 goals the way we've seen them play in the second and third period here. So Toledo looks to be closing in on win number 4 for this season. LeBeau works the puck in, driven into the boards there by Drinan. Puck in some open space. Going to be brought back out. Up the ice. Drinan in control. Working to the right side. Offside the call. Brendan Murray beat the puck into the zone. So a neutral zone face-off coming here. 4-1 the score remains. 2:46 all that remains. Off the draw, the Cardinals trying to get something to materialize. Here's Braden Tales. Along the boards, Ferreira. Checking up Drinan. Drinan and Ferreira still having a go at it. Back in front, the puck comes back to Drinan. Dropping down to protect, there is LeBeau. Shot went wide anyhow. This one comes back out near the blue line. On the stick of Derek Hebner. Hebner looking for goal number 2. That one deflected away. Couldn't tell if it was by Mitchell or the traffic. LeBeau takes a high shot. Up top, back to his skates. He'll head to the bench for Toledo. Puck goes all the way down to the other end. Tails in pursuit for the Cardinals. He'll play it forward. Kyle Hebner's there. He throws it into the zone, but doesn't have any help at that end of the ice right now. Mitchell will come out of the crease and just redirect to St. Julian. Andrew St. Julian has the puck and a defender stick as he comes forward. He's got the pass. Riley Nadeau working back behind the net. Tries to wrap around. Nobody home. Nadeau still has it. Looking back to St. Julian in front. Couldn't connect on the pass. Got back out of the zone. as Nadeau lost an edge. 1:10 left to play. Mitchell couldn't cover it up, but poked it away with a stick instead. And that one will carry out of play. And one lucky fan will take home a souvenir. That's the second one on the near side tonight. And now the officials gathering around a crowd. There's been a couple of hits, both during play and after the whistle, that have been questionable at best. But why they would have waited till 57.6 seconds left for the knocking off discussion beats me. Back in behind the net, Toledo wins another draw. Stokes coming forward. Has help on the far side in the dough if he can get it there. Instead, it's taken away. The Cardinals just play it back through center ice. St. Julian is there. Stokes backhands down. Messier just getting rid of the puck. Toledo not going to press the issue here late. They've got this one all but locked up. All that's left is for the final whistle to sound. They'll hustle that puck away one more time. St. Julian looking up the ice. Stokes trying to get back to it, but the fans now making noise. 15 seconds left, and that one will get into the corner. And the fans down at the west end beating on the glass. Stokes has the puck back in behind the net, and Concordia will wave the white flag. The final buzzer sounds. It was a team effort in goal tonight. Mitchell Izzy started the night. Mitchell finished it off, but 4 goals for Toledo. And St. Julian and Harrell there chirping the Cardinals at center ice after this game. Toledo sweeps Concordia 6-5 in overtime last night, 4-1 tonight, and the crowd fired up. What a night here at the Team Toledo Ice House. A come-from-behind victory, and the Rockets come away with their 4th win of the year, now 4-1 on the season. Toledo off to a hot start. But that will do it from us here tonight. On behalf of the Rockets, I'm Brandon Lowe saying so long. Toledo beats Concordia 4-1.